This is Joanne coming to you live from Texas. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis since those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. Happy Unicorn Monday. So wishing you a very happy Unicorn Monday on my page. Typically on Mondays, I like to do a little bit of business tips and tricks. So if you don't have an online business, that's okay. Stick with me. A lot of times you'll get a lot of inspiration and value just to put yourself out there and do some brand new things and just stay inspired and love life more, honestly, I think. I get a lot of feedback from people that watch my Monday Night Lives and they're like, you're just so contagious. I can't stop watching you. I don't have a business, but I just really love the inspiration that you bring. So make sure you stay high and stay tuned. So I see a bunch of you guys jumping online. Welcome. Go ahead and say hi. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, welcome to my page. I just made a ton of brand new friends today. So if you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I've been keto over 1 year now. I've lost over 60 pounds of fat. I quit my corporate job back in October of 2018. So it's been a hot minute, you guys. And I lead a very successful team with my online business. I'm living the dream, honestly, you guys. I showed you my office today with my puppy in my lap and working from my computer. So I want you guys to know that you can do it too, okay? If I can do this, anyone can. So like I said, this is more of a business live. If you're a new friend, comment new in the comments. That way I can circle back around and give you a proper hello. I love to connect with brand new people. And I hope that you guys will stick around and participate, enjoy all of the video, not the video, but enjoy all the tips that I have for you tonight. So let me go ahead and say hi to a few people real quick and then we'll go ahead and get started. By the way, if you haven't friended me or followed me yet, make sure you do that right now. If you click on the bottom here, it will pop up. You can do follow and see first, and then click the 3 dots to turn on your live notifications. That just makes sure you don't miss out on all the fun here that we do on my page. And if you have a lot of fun and you enjoy my page and you just learn lots of things about keto, about life in general, give the video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. So I gotta get started because Kylie said I need to give her all of the sales tips. Okay, girl, I got you. Hi, Loretta. She's a new friend. Welcome. So happy to have you. We've got Kathy and Jennifer. Who else here? Grace, Shelly. Hi, Wendy. Thanks for the unicorn, sweet sister. Tony, Patricia, so many of you. Thank you all so much for jumping on. Hi, Donna. Welcome. So tonight I'm going to be talking about sales tips. So if you are a boss babe or an entrepreneur like me, or you even like kind of wish you could be, comment wish in the comments or just let me know, either boss babe or entrepreneur. You guys, I wished I could be my own boss for many years before it ever happened. So don't be shy to put wish in the comments because, you know, gosh, I honestly wish I had started this in my 20s because I would definitely be a millionaire by now. So if you have that inkling and that wish inside of you, don't wait too long to follow the calling, okay? So I'm gonna teach you tonight about my top sales tips. So if that's something that you guys are excited about, give me some hearts right here. Go ahead and leave me some money bags in the comments. Are you guys ready to start making some good money with your business? If you are, go ahead and let me know in the comments and give the video a quick share. So first things first, I want to share with you that sales is a learned skill. So I don't want you guys to think about this lie that, because it happens to so many of you. A lot of times I will reach out to people and I'll say, hey, listen, thanks for the love on my video or on my post. You know, I couldn't help but think you'd be a good fit for this business. You know, is it something that you're open to considering or chit-chatting about? And so many people will say to me, first response, they will say to me, oh, but I can't sell. I'm not a salesperson. Hi, Shelly, welcome. And I'm like, what? Okay, we're not born salespeople, okay, you guys? Let's be real for a minute here. So it's a learned skill, okay? Closing especially is a learned skill. So if you're really bad at sales right now, that's okay because you can always learn. I promise you this, okay? It's the art of sharing what you have to offer, and it's something that can be cultivated. So you can nurture it, you can plant brand new seeds, you can practice it, and you can help it grow, okay? I promise you it's the real deal. So thanks for participating and seeing all the money bags, which makes me really excited. So If you want to be top in sales, it's totally possible, okay? And I can honestly tell you, I'm living proof of this, okay? When I started back in, I think I started in 2018, October of 2018. No, I actually started in October of 2017, okay? When I first started, I was 100% awkward, okay? I'm already geeky as it is. So just imagine me without the confidence I have right now, and it was messy, you guys, okay? I started 100% awkward and awful, all right? And now I consistently hit the leaderboards for the top 10 and the top 100 on my team. Thank you so much for sharing, Sweet Kylie. I love and appreciate you so much. So it's an honor for me to constantly be on those leaderboards. And the girls on my team are like, oh my God, you're on the leaderboard again. And I'm like, it's just something that I'm passionate about, honestly. So if that's something that you really want, I always wanted to be on the leaderboard, you guys. I always wanted my name to be up there with the top leaders and rising stars. So when I see my name up there, I don't take that for granted. It's a huge privilege, okay? So, but I didn't start that way. So I don't want you to think that I was natural at sales. And to be honest with you, I worked for a company, I don't know if I can say their name online here, but I was a store manager in a retail store in a brick and mortar for 7 years. And they honestly let me go because my sales were awful. So my old boss, he's one of my best friends. He's basically like a father figure to me. He says to me, he's like, I can't believe you're full-time commissions-based online sales. He's like, where were you when you had your store? Because you sucked. And I'm like, hashtag real life. I know, I did, okay? So anyone can do it. I learned the things. So I'm gonna teach you some of my favorite tips and tricks now. So first things first, my number one tip for you is that you need to be a giver, not a taker. Please stop taking. So many of you in online sales are like, you're only doing it for what you can get back and not what you can give. Whew, that gave me some chills. Did you guys like that? If that was like a bomb, give me some bomb emojis in the comments. But that really spoke to my heart. You know, I think so many people are turned off by network marketing and MLM and direct sales and party plan and all the things because, you know, we always look like that scam artist that's trying to take something from people. What about giving back to the community? What about getting back to the root of the cause, essentially, which is to change lives, which is to save people, which is to give people financial freedom. So stop thinking about what you can get out of it and start giving back to the community, okay? And I think you will see your business change drastically. So here's another tip that kind of like in the same thing. So how many of you guys out there, oh, Sue, I love you so much. Thank you. That means a lot to me. So how many of you guys out there that maybe are potentially in sales and you come up with a really cool pitch? Like you try something brand new and you try it on like 10 people and you're like, oh, this works. This is working. This is exciting. And then what do? You say, I'm going to keep this just for me. Like this is my tip. This is my secret sauce. Nobody can know about it. Okay, and I think if you haven't done yourself, I can bet you that you know leaders that do it. I bet you have people that say, this is our secret for our team and don't share it with anyone else because we need to win. We need to be the best. Okay, and I really think that that's the wrong mindset to have. If you guys agree with me, comment mindset in the comments. I would be curious to know. You kind of want to hoard all of the sales for yourself. And I think when you're brand new, I don't want to put anybody down. When you're brand new, I want you to know this is totally normal. Because when I was brand new in sales, in network marketing, I didn't want to share my tips with anyone. I didn't want to give anything to anyone. I was struggling to get what I had. So I didn't want to give any away, okay, for free. So, but what I've come to realize, you guys, and it took me probably 6 to 8 months of heartache, so let me save you all the trouble real quick of that, is that it's a scarcity mindset and it doesn't work. So the more you focus on that scarcity, that poverty, like I can't give because then I won't get, guess what happens? You don't get anything, okay? But I want you guys to know, my mentor said this to me once, and back in the day, when I suffered from a poverty mindset, I thought she was crazy. But she said to me, Joanne, there are millions of people out there on Facebook. We don't need to fight to the death for our potential leads and our customers. And I was like, oh, but I'm struggling to get my one. You know, you have this giant following and you have all of these people that love you and support you. Like, I was just so broken in my mindset, okay? And look at me now, I'm completely different. So you can change this, I promise. It takes work, it takes consistency, but you can do it. There's plenty of abundance to go around, you guys. There are millions of people. We don't need to fight each other to the death to get that one sale, that one team member, that one recruit, and that one lead, okay? You can share it with everyone. You can share it with the whole wide world, okay? So you'll never catch me holding on to things for myself anymore. I want to give away as much as I can, because have you guys ever heard of that saying, you get what you give? It's true. What you give and what you put out there in this universe comes back to you tenfold. And if anyone's a testament to this, it's me. So for those of you that don't know, I recently left an abusive boyfriend in New York, moved to Texas. He took everything. I started all over with nothing. I slept on my friend's couch for 32 days. I cried for 32 days straight. It was one of the most horrific experiences of my entire life. But I told myself every single day, everything that was lost will come back tenfold. And you guys, like, I was blessed beyond belief, okay? So you just have to have the energy, and you just have to have the faith, and you just have to hang on tight. I promise you, what you put out there comes back to you tenfold, triplefold, 100-fold. I was blessed in ways that I couldn't even imagine, okay? Truly. So be a giver. Be a giver of information. Provide value. You know, I go live here and I give you guys free value. I don't ever charge you for a keto recipe. I don't charge you for a keto meal plan. I don't charge you for my business tips and tricks right now. None of it. I give away as much as I can. I give of myself. I give my time. I provide love. I love on people. That's like my big thing. I just have a really big heartbeat, you know. I give people my confidence. I help people believe in themselves again. And I get to know people and I help them with their problems. You know what I mean? And I think that sales, in case you don't know, it's basically solving problems for people. So one of the best ways to solve the problem is to get to know them better, okay? First things first. So live by the golden rule. So what's the golden rule? Go ahead and share with me in the comments here. I know you guys know it, but the golden rule is to treat others as you want to be treated yourself. That's the number one rule. Yeah. Girl, I made you believe. Yes, Renee. Yes. So when you live by the golden rule, you will create a giant following of fans, raving fans that want to follow you to the ends of the earth. You know what I mean? And it's such an honor to have that, and I won't ever take it for granted. So my number one tip, you guys remember, I know that was like a long spiel, but it was be a giver. Yes, share and treat well. I love that, Shelly. So my second tip for you in sales to be a top seller and to help grow your business is stop offering so many options, please, okay? Stop with the mistake answers. So you've attracted somebody to your network, your tribe, your team, their potential lead, what have you, and they express interest in the product, and then what do? They send you this long throw up answer in Messenger and your DMs or whatever. And all they said was, well, how much? How do I get started? Keep it simple, you guys. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. Stop with like the 12 options. Stop with the mistake answers. Stop with the complications. Stop with the 12 different choices. I don't care if there's 12 choices. Pick 1 or 2 that you know is going to be specific for this person and going to help them, okay? Stop with the graphics and all of the salesy tactics and all of that. I mean, how many of you guys get super turned off when somebody sends you a sales graphic? You're just like, don't talk to me. I don't want to see that, okay? Nobody wants to see the beautiful sales graphic that your company made, okay? They want a customized option that's going to be good for them. What's good for me, Joanne? Tell me about it. What do I need? Okay, make it customized. Don't give me this gross sales flyer that's meant for the general community, okay? Ask them questions. Okay, so if you are in a business or a company that does have like a multifaceted option for people, ask questions. You know, when people come to join my team, we've got a few different business kit options, for instance. Some of them are pricier, they're on the high end, and some of them are on the low end. So I usually qualify people and I ask them, how much would you hope to earn from your business? Okay, and if they tell me $500, then I know that they're gonna need this kit to be able to meet that sales goal. Now, if they tell me I wanna make $1 to $2,000 a month, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, we really need to get you in on this kit because this is how you're gonna flip it to make a profit. Okay, does that make sense? So qualify your people and ask questions. If you have multiple options, you can ask them questions so that way you can custom tailor an experience that's right exactly for them. And hand deliver what they need. Posture yourself, be confident, and be honest. Genuinely offer something that you think is going to be best for them. Could I just tell every recruit potential that I ever meet that they need to buy the most expensive kit that's, potentially maybe a few $1,000s? Because that's what's best for me, because I make the $100 bonus off of that and the extra commission. Like, could I do that? I could, but I don't. It's like the worst thing to do because people will immediately lose respect for you. They'll join your team and they'll be like, why didn't you tell me there were 4 other options? Like, I really couldn't afford this one. And do you think that person is gonna want to work for you, go head to head with you, follow you, till the ends of time? Are they gonna love you? No. So be honest. Don't put them in the most premium package. If that's what they need and that's what's going to help them to be successful, put them in there and explain to them why you're offering it. But, if they're starting XYZ, maybe it's a stay-at-home mom and she's just getting to learn how to use makeup again. Does she need the $500 mega makeup kit? No, but maybe we can get her started in like a $50, $60, $100 experience that's gonna make her feel really wonderful about herself, okay? Not to say that stay-at-home moms don't need all of the gorgeous makeup, but you know what I mean? Like, custom tailor your experience for people and be honest. And when you're honest with people, they will stay with you forever. Forever and ever, they will love you, okay? I promise you that. So my third tip for you is to set public goals. So some of you know what some of my very public goals are. I'm definitely working hard for a car bonus, so I'm hoping to earn car bonus status this month, okay? I also put out there that I wanted to get my dream apartment, which I made happen, you guys. What are some other things that I've shared with you publicly, my goals? I'm getting a total blank right now. But towards the end of the month, when you're kind of trying to get those last few orders in, if you know someone's goals that they've shared publicly, like if you knew that I was working hard for my dream apartment and I was just a few boxes away from being able to afford that, don't you be like, yeah, girl, I'll help you out. Let me buy a box. I really love you, and I want you to help hit your goal, okay? But if I don't ever share my goals with you, if I don't ever dream big, if I don't inspire you guys to do more with life, do you think you're ever gonna wanna help me out at the end of the month and get started and try some things that you've maybe potentially been interested in but have just never taken the leap, okay? Set public goals. It's okay if they're scary. I remember one of the first goals I ever set publicly was back in 2017. I wanted to go on a company trip in January of 2018, and I needed to sell 14 or 15 things. And for me back then, that was so much. I was like, oh my God, I don't think I can do it. You know what I mean? But I put the goal out there and we did it together, and I encourage you guys to come with me on the journey. And then when I got to go on that trip, we all celebrated together, So public goals really help to get people aligned with you, which is really cool. So, my other tip for you, tip number 4, in case you're tracking these, is to share your results. So whether it's makeup, whether it's essential oils, you guys, whether it's health and wellness, share results. Okay, because they speak louder than 1,000 words. When I showed my before and after, you guys, where I was in a size 20 and then in a size 6, do you know how many people reached out to me and were like, what are you doing? I need this thing. Okay, share your results. Don't be afraid. If you're in health and wellness like me, to share that fat photo, okay? I took that fat photo 2 years ago almost, and I never ever thought I was gonna show it to anyone, okay? Now the whole wide world sees it every single week, okay? Share your results. Remember, people buy results, convenience, and service. So if you provide great service and you make it easy for them and you have a compelling result to share with them, then that's all that you need. Hi, Alex. Hi, Shabliss. Welcome. So a really great tip, you can write this down if you're in network marketing, is to say to them, can I tell you what info you need to get started? So if they're kind of hesitating and the conversation's kind of starting to cool down, a really great tip for you is to say, can I tell you what info you need to get started? Make it convenient for them. Walk them through the entire process so that way they're not stuck on your website floundering, trying to find some magical thing, okay? Make it super easy for them so that way they don't have any excuses, okay? My 5th tip for you is to be likable. Okay, too many of you guys out there are like way too boring, okay? And I say that with a lot of love because I used to be one of the boring people, but be likable. People want to get to know you. People shop from those that they know, love, and trust. So if they don't know you, if they don't like you, if they don't love you, if they don't trust you, they're not gonna purchase from you. So what's an easy way to be more likable? You're probably wondering, okay, well, this is me. I don't know how to do this. How do I become more likable? Okay, so let me give you some of my favorite tips and tricks for becoming more likable. My number 1 tip for you is to share your story. It's the easiest way to connect with people. So many of you out there know about my story about how I was hospitalized for my anxiety and depression. I talk about it very openly every week because I'm passionate about mental wellness and how much mental wellness is tied into the foods you eat and what you put in your mouth. Okay? I'm passionate about helping people that are in a hopeless situation just like I was every single day. So people know my story. They connect with me for that reason. Show people your personality. You know, people love me because I'm geeky and awkward. Who would have thought, okay? You don't have to be anyone but you. I can't stress that enough. You know, if you're not outgoing, if you're not, I don't know, like model and gorgeous and all the things, like at the end of the day, none of that matters. You have a whole tribe of people that are just waiting for you and they're gonna love you exactly the way you are. I promise, because if this geek could make it, anyone can, okay? Be authentic. Don't be anyone else but you. And at the end of the day, I just want to say this, and this is really important. And even if you don't have a business, you're going to love this. At the end of the day, you can't change people's minds. I tried so hard to change people and to help them follow me and to help them fall in love with me and to see that I had a good heart and to see that I was passionate. And it used to hurt me when people didn't want to follow me and didn't want to be my friend and didn't want to participate in all of the free things that I have to offer. But one day I finally realized that I only want people that want me. I only want the ones that want me. And if you don't want me, that's totally okay. That's totally okay. And it actually makes me feel good now. When people go, I'm like, oh, okay, bye. Because it just shows me that I'm one step closer to finding the unicorn on my team that's gonna take us to the next level in our business. Okay, so if they leave, I bless and release. I don't wish them any bad thoughts. If they have nasty things to say to me, I don't let it hurt my feelings at all, but just bless and release those people. And I just understand that there is better vibration out there for me. And I'm actually thankful for it. I had to actually work on that, but it's true. And what we do is called attraction marketing. So you want to attract your tribe. Don't worry about the ones that don't like you. Who cares about them, okay? Attract the ones that do want you. Share your heart every single day until you have a giant following of raving fans that have a heartbeat just like you, that are in sync with you, and that want to go to the ends of the earth with you. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are loving it. If you do, go ahead and give me some hearts right here so I can see. So, my 6th tip for you, I've only got 2 more, so if you guys are enjoying this, don't forget to friend me and follow me and share out the video. My 6th tip for you is to please keep it mysterious. Stop giving out all the goods on the first date, you guys, okay? So, I mean, some of you that have been following me for some time, you may know what I sell, okay? And if you do, don't put it in the comments here because I like to keep it mysterious, okay? But some of you have been watching me for some time and you actually don't know exactly what it is that I do. I mean, you know I'm in health and wellness, you know I do keto cooking, you know that there's some kind of packet of magical drink maybe, but you're like, you don't really know exactly what it is that I offer, okay? And I do that for a reason. Keep it mysterious. I'm the gatekeeper. You can't get what I have unless you go through me. And I do that specifically for a reason. Don't give out all of your details. Don't hashtag your company. Don't use salesy graphics because that doesn't work for anyone. Trust me, I made the mistake of using salesy graphics for a year and I made no money, okay? I am the gatekeeper to my business, my opportunity, and my products. I am in charge of that. So if you want information, you have to comment here or you have to send me a DM. Or I'm gonna reach out to you. I don't want you going to Google and making decisions on your own. I wanna coach you through that experience and make sure you have the right information, the correct information, and that way we can custom tailor a package that's right for you. quick short story. This isn't in my notes, but it's coming to mind. So the other day I had a woman get really mad at me because I wouldn't just give her a price on a post. And I wanted to send her a private message. And she's like, I don't understand why you can't just tell me what the price is. Why do you got to send me a private message? And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I have hundreds of people begging me for one-on-one coaching time for what I have to offer and what I have to give. Like, it just blew my mind. I was like, what on earth? If an online network marketer, especially as big as I am, is giving you one-on-one time to custom tailor a package that's right for you so you can make your health goals, your beauty goals, whatever goals you have come true, like, that's a gift. My time is valuable. So if I'm going to sit down and spend some time with you and get to know you and find out what your health goals are, that's a privilege. Okay, so stop hating on all of us. If we're trying to get in your DMs and have a private conversation with you, it's for the best, I promise, okay? So I want to make sure that you guys are so curious that you have no choice but to message me. Sometimes I wake up to messages in the morning and it's like one of my favorite things, and they're like, I don't know what this thing is you do, but I need it. That is the kind of curiosity you want to create in your business, okay? I promise you, it really works. And my final tip for you guys, if you're loving this, don't forget to friend me and follow me and share out the video, is to go for the close. I know this kind of goes without saying, but especially the girls on my team, sometimes I say to them, well, did you ask? They didn't buy. Well, did you ask? Thanks, Rosalie. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. So how many of you guys out there aren't even asking for the close? And I know you don't have to feel free to, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Unless you feel comfortable sharing, go ahead and share in the comments. I'd be the first one raising my hand because back 1 year ago when I didn't have the confidence and the posture that I had right now, I wasn't asking either. Why? Because it's scary. How many of you guys out there are scared of the close? If you are, comment scared in the comments. I just want you to know that's totally normal. But remember what I said about in my introduction. Sales is something that can be cultivated, and you can learn how to close. It's a cultivated skill. You can learn it. You can read a book. You can practice it. You can do all of the things. So if you're not good at it now, that's okay. You will be awesome at it in the future, I promise, if you put the hard work in. So yeah, I'm seeing that Sarah used to be scared. Thank you for sharing and being brave to do that. I know that took a lot of guts. So remember, ask and you shall receive. So if you're not asking, you're never going to get it. Okay, and I know that's kind of like a no-brainer, but it's true. If you're not asking for the sale, you're not going to get the sale because people aren't going to hunt you down. They're not going to beat on your door and say, hey, I want that mascara. Like, if you're not brave enough to ask for the sale, it's over. It's over, goodbye. You probably lost that lead potentially forever and ever, okay? So if you don't ask, they most certainly will not ask you for it. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that I see brand new team members do on my team is they expect that people are just going to get into their DMs and message them and say, I want this thing. No, you have to actively do the work. You have to do the reach outs. Part of my DMOs, my daily methods of operation, is to do 100 messages every single day. So I'm reaching out to at least 100 people every single day, whether it's to ask them how they're doing, whether it's to wish them a happy birthday, whether it's to thank them for following my page. But I am reaching out and actively working every single day to connect with people. They don't just come into your DMs. That's so rare when that happens, okay? So people buy from those they love and they support, and they work with those that have infectious energy, okay? And you have to demonstrate confidence. You have to. So people trust you to be the expert. So whatever it is that you sell, whatever it is that you do, they're trusting you to be the expert and tell them exactly what they need to be successful, okay? So I started a little ritual when it comes to closing because in the past, like I said, I used to be really scared of the close, okay? So if that's you, I would dread the close, okay? And I could feel that energy coming. So I'd be like, oh God, it's coming. The close is coming. Now I have to ask them. And I used to just like get hives about it. I was just to be like I dreaded the close, you guys, okay? So if that's you, let me know in the comments. But guess what was happening with that kind of dread, with that kind of angst, with that kind of anxiety? When I dreaded the close, do you think I sold anything? Almost never, okay? Why? Because people can pick up on that. They're like, well, God, if she isn't even confident to ask me to buy one mascara, I keep saying that because we all know a common company that does that. But you know, if she's not confident enough to ask me to buy this thing, well, geez, I don't even want to work with her. That's the way that I do. So I get reached out to by a lot of network marketers because they follow my story and, they love me and they want to work with me and they're like, hey girl, you want to buy my mascara? You want to do my thing or whatever? And I let them practice on me. I'll let them practice their pitch and I say, hey, you did a really great job with that. I really appreciate the energy that you put forth, but for me right now, it's just not a good fit, okay? And I'll just tell them. But I only give them that compliment if they did a good job at it. If they did bad at it, I say, girl, you gotta work on your clothes. That was hurting. Can I help you? Can I give you some tips? Okay. So people will feed off of your energy. I promise it 100%. So I wasn't selling anything. And one day I realized it was because I was dreading the close. And I decided that I needed to change the energy around the close and raise the vibration. So that way I would have better results. So I recognized that in myself because I realized what you put out, you receive. So by putting out that constant dread, by putting out that constant fear, I wasn't getting anything in return. So I decided I needed to change the vibration around the close. So I'm hoping some of you are really listening to this because so many of you can benefit from it. So how did I do it? So in my personal business, I have about 4 steps that I go through before I get to the part where I offer my services to potential customers. So usually the 5th step is when I typically hit the close because I have a set of scripts that I go through that I typically follow. And in between, I love on people and I get to know them. But once I hit step number 5, that's the close for me, baby. That's where the close is at. So around step 4 is normally when the dread would start to come in. It doesn't anymore because I've reprogrammed myself to have these brand new habits. But around steps 4 and 5, I started doing something. I started saying out loud, yay, the close. It feels so silly to share this. Oh, I'm knocking you guys over, sorry. It feels so silly to share this with you guys. I've never told anyone this out loud. So now I'm telling you all, thousands of you, okay? Because so many people watch my replays. But I physically said out loud, yay, the close. And I almost would do that fist bump, raise the energy. Yay, I'm excited about it. Yay, the close. Yay, I'm gonna change this person's life. Okay, are you guys feeling it? I know it's super awkward and silly, but it makes sense, okay? So after I did that 20 times, 30 times, 50 times, 100 times, okay, what do you guys think happened? I started to build excitement around the close. Guess what? I'm not afraid of the close anymore because when the close comes, I'm like, yeah, the close. I'm going to get this person. That sounds awful when I said that, but when I say that, I mean, I'm going to help this person. If you guys don't know, I'm in the health and wellness industry. So when I close somebody, I'm literally saving their life. I'm literally changing the life of their family. So when I say, yay, the close, they're going to buy. I'm so excited to work with this person. It changes everything, okay? Everything. So I started building excitement around the close. And guess what happens to my potential too, by the way? They feel my excitement and they start to think about the changes that are gonna happen to them as a result of getting started with my product and they make the purchase, usually, okay? And if they don't right now, that's okay because I know in the future they're gonna buy. I just know it. Okay, and that's one of the things about being confident and being in an industry and having a product that does change people's lives. Like I can honestly say, okay, they're not buying right now, but I know they will. And I just put that out there and I give that gift to the universe that they will come back to me when they're ready. So isn't that exciting? So if you guys are sold on my little closing ritual, make sure you let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're gonna start creating a closing ritual so that way you can start reprogramming your mind to be excited about the close versus being scared and dreading the close, because I'm telling you it's everything. Because your leads, your potentials, your new recruits, they all pick up on that energy. And especially when it comes to recruiting, I only wanna work with somebody that's gonna be like a super fierce bomb rock star. So if you don't give that energy out, like, hey, I want you on my team, this is my vision, this is where I expect to be in a year, this is where I want to be next month, I want you to come with me. I mean, you don't even know what I'm selling, but you're like, okay, I'm coming, okay? So you just got to put that out there. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. So if you're curious at all about what I do and how I get to work from home full time and travel and build financial freedom, you guys, I would love to get you some more information. So if you're curious at all, go ahead and comment business in the comments here. And I do VIP calls every night. So if you'd like to be on my next VIP call, go ahead and comment VIP. But honestly, you guys, what if a 20-minute phone call could change your life forever? You know, when I first started this, I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was broker than broke. I was crying every day because I couldn't pay my bills, and created a whole new life for myself, and it's all thanks to this business. So I would so love for you to at least check out the opportunity and see what it's all about, okay? There's no hurt in even just watching that phone call and watching that VIP presentation. So I love you all. I appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. Don't forget to friend me and follow me. And if you learned a lot in this video here, give the video a quick share. And I will be back to chit chat with you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing night. Bye-bye.